Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Be Empowered by PB. Today I'll be talking about self-care for mothers. Mother's Day is coming up soon and I want to make sure that we are mindful of our mothers. Mothers, I want to make sure that you also are mindful of yourself, and I'll be sharing simple things that you can do to just make sure you put yourself in a good mental and physical place. So let's take a break and we'll come back and dive into the conversation. All right, so self-care tips for mothers. I hope the fathers are listening, because this is really a way to show that you appreciate your wife or your mother or sister, anyone who plays a role of mom that you know. So I'll start by defining what self-care is. Self-care means taking time to do things that will help you live well and things that will improve both your physical health and your mental health. So things that helps improve the quality of our life. When we engage in those things, that's really what self-care means. And the common things that we hear that which we can do for self-care is exercising, sleeping, relaxing, giving gratitude. These are things that are commonly, shared that we can do to help improve the quality of our life. So to the mothers, I have a few things here that I would like to share to help you improve the quality of your life, because I think this is a gift that we cannot give ourselves, even as we're looking to celebrate Mother's Day in this year 2023. So I've broken it down into 4 areas that we need to be mindful of. First is to take a physical break. Take a physical break. That's the first thing. And what are the things that you can do in terms of taking a physical break? First is to reduce what's on your to-do list. And I'm saying this because I'm a mom of 3 myself, and I know how many times I fill my day with so much to do. And I look at my to-do list and automatically I'm already feeling stressed because I'm thinking, how will I get this done? So in this week of Mother's Day, between May 8th to 14th, or in this entire month of May, if you can, reduce the task on your to-do list. Focus on only what is important. Not everything needs to be done today. That's number 1 way to take care of yourself. The other thing is to just delegate. I'm talking about how to take physical break. Delegate, and I'll give examples. For example, grocery shopping. Order your groceries online. Some people never do that. They're always afraid, I want to be the one to pick my banana. I want to be the one to pick my, kale. I mean, yes, I understand that, but do use some of these resources out there that makes life easy. We know how long we spend in groceries. Sometimes I go to the shop just to pick 4 items, and easily an hour is gone, and you're dealing with parking and everything else. So try it if you haven't done it. I do curbside pickup. I do my groceries online. I just go to the curbside to pick it up, and sometimes I get things shipped to the house, and it has really saved me a lot of time to be able to do other things. So that's something to try this season. Another thing is to delegate house chores. A lot of moms find it difficult to delegate. Even your 3-year-old can do something. You can ask them to pick up the toys. Delegate to your husband. A lot of the men, if you don't really intentionally ask them to help you, they just think, okay, she can multitask, she'll do it. So take time to list chores that you feel that your children can do, your teenagers can do, your husband can do. Things like laundry. A lot of men, actually, when you have them, they can do very well with laundry. They will do it well, they will fold it, they'll put it away, but you just have to let them know. So these are things that will help you get physical break. Another thing is to consider even hiring someone to clean your home. Some people feel guilty. I know we talk about the Proverbs 31 woman, and we want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. This woman is a super delegator. She's wealthy, but she uses her resources to get support. So there's no shame in the game. Get someone to clean your house. Take a break. Again, physical break. Another thing is even food. I know if food is not your hobby, some people cooking is their hobby. If cooking is your hobby, then go ahead. But if it's not your hobby, during this time, part of how you can take care of yourself is to outsource that. You can get a chef to cook for the week. You can, there's so many restaurants that can cook for you. Even ethnic restaurants are available now that can cook meal that suits your taste bud, that speaks to your ethnicity as well. So, and Jesus, our Savior, is also a super delegator. He doesn't delegate everything, but there are things that he engages people in his life to do, so that he can take breaks. Sometimes he will just send the disciples away so he can have a moment by himself. So those are things to do for physical break. The other area is mental break. Take a mental break. It's important. Self-care, like I said earlier, is a way to improve the quality of life. As moms, many of us are always on the go. You have to take care of this physical body. It's your responsibility, and God has given that responsibility to you. So take a mental break. Take a day off. Take half a day off. If the kids are in school during the day, take half a day off for yourself. Sleep in and just chill, just being alone. Another thing about mental break is maybe take a break from social media. Social media we get a lot of things from social media, a lot of helpful information, but sometimes it gives information overload. So maybe take 2 days off from social media just to give your mind a break. Another thing is to pray for people. Sometimes, what is causing us stress are the people in our lives, our children, our siblings, friends. You need to pray for those people. Pray for them so that you're not the one carrying the issues, thinking constantly about them. The time you spend in thinking about what they do that you don't appreciate, what they do that makes you anxious, use it to pray. That's the weapon that we have. And sometimes we don't apply this power, this weapon of prayer. Pray that God will touch them. And before you know it, you start seeing changes in their behavior. And that will eliminate your stress. Prayer is a self-care. Praying for people in our lives that causes us pain. So that's a way to, and when we pray also, we are connecting to our spirit. Our spirit is the part that connects to God. You get energized when you pray. So prayer is a powerful mental break. And the last thing I would say on mental break is to sleep a little bit more. Sleep a little bit more. I know a lot of mothers now. I mean, we work, we have to clean up the house. There was a time of my life I go to bed like 12 midnight. Because after everyone is done, I have to make sure I clean up, I do the dishes, I put things away, I think about, put the clothes for the next day, uniform. And I have to wake up by 5:30. I only get 5 hours of sleep. That was in my 30s, and I could feel the stress in my life. But now I've really learned the power of sleep. Sleep is important. Our cells are regenerated when we are sleeping. So find ways to sleep. I know some of us, we engage in some prayer season, praying 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. It's good, but sometimes you need to take a break so that your body can regenerate. All right? So, because Jesus himself slept in the boat. So there's no reason for you not to sleep. All right, so the other 2 areas I want to talk about is physical nourishment and spiritual nourishment. These are also areas we need to pay attention to when it comes to self-care. And some of these things I've shared, they are not things that will cost money, or it's just thinking about it and making time, making room to make sure you engage in them. So with physical nourishment, things that you can do includes going to a spa, get a massage. Get a massage. Let the therapist massage you, to release those chemicals that are very good for relaxation. Soak yourself in a hot tub. We all have a bathtub in our house. Close the door. Get the I think it's a Dr. Teal's some salt. Put it in there. I already have a schedule for I'm doing that this Mother's Day weekend. Please don't call me on Saturday. Anyways, but that's something you can do at home. You can get in a hot tub and, soak yourself and drink tea. Drink like chamomile tea that's really relaxing and helps you just, nourish your body. Another thing that you can do, simple things like getting a manicure, pedicure. There's something about sitting in those chairs. There's something else, like you sit in those chairs, it's massaging your back, and someone is taking care of you. Simple things like that it makes you feel good. Do something for yourself. Hang out with friends. Many moms, we are always about our family business, which is good. This is important, but take time to just hang out with friends. Just go out. Another thing you can do for physical nourishment is to go watch a play, go watch a movie, go watch a game. Even to do some Broadway shows. For those of us in the East Coast, it's not as crazy as we think. I know Lion King is a little pricey, but there are some other ones that are within $60 that you can watch. You can go watch a play. These are things that helps our intellectual curiosity. You get to see other things, and it's just something out of the box that your body's like, oh yes, you are nourishing me, thank you. And the last thing I will talk about is our spiritual nourishment. We cannot underestimate this. It's very important. Part of self-care is doing something that fits your spirit. You can take a personal retreat. Just take a day off, go somewhere that is close to nature, somewhere that is close to water. There's something about being close to nature that really fuels our spirit. You're able to clear your mind. You're able to reflect about your life, about, just moments like that really, really energizes the spirit. So think about doing a personal retreat as Mother's Day is approaching. Another thing is writing down what you are grateful about. As mothers, many times we are thinking about, what I need to do, what I'm not doing well, or what's going on with my child. Take a moment to write the things you are grateful for, the things in your life. You will see how it will boost you, Look at your children. Yes, they keep you busy, but what are you grateful for about them? The little things they do, just hugging you, saying thank you, kissing you. Write it down. Even look over your life. Gratitude is very important for spiritual nourishment, and it's actually self-care. Also, spend time in worship, spend time in meditation. When we sing, when we dance, I shared this in my last video that these things actually releases good chemicals to our body. We have no idea. For those of us who are people of faith, when you come to church every Sunday, it's actually self-care. This is a change in mindset. Don't let the devil tell you that coming to church is a task. It is self-care. That time in worship, that time in dancing, you have no idea what's happening in your body, in the system of your body. So these are tips to make sure you take care of yourself as mothers. Make sure you take physical break, mental break, nourish your physical body, nourish your spirit. And as you do that, you enjoy all the good things that God has put in your life. So for all the men watching this video, make sure you encourage the woman in your life to take a moment during this Mother's Day. And I will be sharing tips for the fathers, how the fathers can also have self-care during Father's Day. So watch out for that video. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel so you can get notified when the next video is released. God bless you. Enjoy Mother's Day. Bye.